Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I'll explain how to write the abstracts. So no one in the medical community has enough time to read every published paper because there are so many published articles every day. So researchers invented abstracts to help with this. So an abstract is a fancy way of saying a summary of your work. It's a small summary of the research article. So the work of several months or even years can be summarized here. It summarizes, okay, what was the main aim of your research, what is the essential thing about your method, the study design, where was it conducted, and who did it include as participants, the main research result, and the main conclusion. It usually is 250 to 300 words. In some conferences, when you submit for a conference, it can extend even to 400 or 300. So check the conference that you will submit to or the journal you will submit to. So again, check the journal you will submit to for word limited sections. So each journal may have different word limit. Some journals may request 250 words, some of them 350. So again, check the journal instructions. Most times you will have the same IMRAD structure, so introduction, method, results, and conclusion instead of discussion. So why is it important? There are so many reasons why the abstract is important. One of them is you will use it to find journals, and it will be used to screen your work when you submit for a conference. So when you are done with your research project and you have a manuscript ready, when you submit for a conference or for example a research forum or whatever where you want to present your article, they do not look into your entire paper, for example 10 to 20 papers. No, they only look into your abstract, and the thing about the abstract is short, so it can be more like a tweet, for example, or it can be even half a page, so it's easier to screen to see if it's conforming with the conference instructions or not. So what are the important things that you need to write? So for the introduction or the background, simple definition, you can add them if you want. However, I think what is really important is to add the research aim or question in the introduction part of the abstract. For the methods, you want to add who, where, when, and what, including the study design. So you want to, as a reader of your abstract, I want to know where did you do your study, who were your participants, as well as what is the study design. In the results section, if you see, for example, in how you can write the results section, there are a lot of results that you may include sometimes. However, you only want to include the important ones and mainly the data that answers your research question. The conclusion here, again, you would just simply the conclusion of your article without any data in a summarized manner. So try to write it at the end of your manuscript. It's actually preferably to write it at the end of your manuscript. When you write the introduction and the methods, the result, and the discussion, you can just copy paste, and it's not considered as plagiarism. So you want to copy the aim and write it in the abstract, copy the study design, your participants, and who were your participants in your study, and again, where was it done. So it's actually even better to copy and paste because it's simply gonna represent your paper. So you want to just copy paste from the things that you have already wrote. So here's an example of an abstract that I've wrote. So let's go through them one by one. So first, in the background, I've talked a little bit about how medical research is becoming important in our country currently. Then I talked about the aim of the study, and then in the method here, the study design, it was conducted in this period using the scale. Then it was distributed among medical students, and it was done in this university, 2 campuses in our country. Then in the results section, I mentioned how many in total we had, giving some details. Then I add the most relevant data that I think supports or answer the research question that I've had, as you can see here. Then in the conclusion you would just simplify it, and you would answer the research question without numbers. So here the student showed positive added toward conducting medical research. And the influential factors highlighted how students conduct research to advance their careers and explore their interests in a specific field or medical topic. So this is simply how to write the abstract. It's usually the most fun to write because you can just copy and paste. However, don't copy and paste from other studies. And if you have a published article, you don't want to copy paste from that article because this is considered as self-plagiarism. So it's really the easiest to write, and I hope you find this video informative. Best of luck.